another one.
Stuck in a toxic job. I hate working. What do I do? I have a lot of experience in different job fields, from becoming a receptionist, a teacher's aide, a dog trainer, working for Tesla. Okay, that took a twist. Okay, what did you do for Tesla? Let's clear that up. What did you do for Tesla? All right, a server. Wait, working for the city I live in, working as a receptionist once again, a server, then teaching once again. I feel like I have tried everything there is, but I have no enjoyment or interest in anything. I don't really have any talents or passion. I just feel like I exist. Some things I do like are cooking, video games, social media, drama, reality TV, art. I mean, I do like a good episode of Chicago Fire, I must say. Everywhere, and art, I do like my AI generated music. Everywhere I've worked, I feel like there's always something, whether it was low pay, drama with colleagues, being treated unfairly, what? Not getting enough hours is just always seemed like there was something. I would love to work from home ideally, but don't know where to start or where to apply, especially because I don't have any certifications or anything more than my high school diploma. Okay, how the hell did you work at Tesla? Okay, I gotta know, what the hell were you doing at Tesla? Were you like the janitor at Tesla or something? Like what? Like, you don't just drop, I worked at Tesla, right? However, I need to work because I have bills and rent to pay, and I'm rather glamorous with my expenses. I like to keep up my appearance and spend money on myself, such as nails, lashes, etc. I am always truly at my wit's end with this and just feel really lost and don't know what to do or how I can enjoy making money. What should I do?
Bruh.
Jesus Christ. Well, I have a question. Start the timer. I have a question. Where did it say that we are supposed to enjoy what we do? That's my question, right? Where did it say that we had to go on a mission to find something that we like in order to be able to survive? I thought the number one priority was to be able to survive. And if you were either lucky enough or smart enough to pick the right field, then you might have the best of both worlds. But I was never told that it was guaranteed to you. Mitch, my guy Rod Brown, Alexis, Yakar, me Mysify. Did you guys get the owner's manual of life that said that, hey, you are supposed to enjoy whatever it is that you do in life in order for you to be able to survive? I'm just saying. I'm just going to throw that out there, right? I'm just going to throw that out there. Now, I don't know how old you are, this person is, but it sounds like they are the number one contestant on and in the Victim Olympics. You would love to work from home ideally, right? But as we all know,
It doesn't matter what you think.
now, see, I guess I'm wearing the right hat today, right? I guess I'm wearing the right hat today, right? Because why the hell are we talking about a glamorous broke lifestyle? Why are we talking about a glamorous broke lifestyle? Here's my advice. Stop with everything that you like or care about and focus on what can you do to have a better life. And I'm not referring to the things that you like to do. What about the things that you have to do? Maybe it's getting some type of education. Maybe it's working, really, really hard so that you're not getting lacked hours, that people aren't, because maybe you're not getting enough hours because maybe people don't really want to work with you. Maybe they find you lazy. It is quite possible that you might just be lazy. And maybe the reason that you think you're being treated unfairly is because you're not working, right? Because if one person is working harder than the other, then you're not putting yourself in the position to be treated fairly. Maybe the drama with the colleagues is because you're not easy to work with, So you might need an attitude adjustment and not the drink, right? You might need an attitude adjustment. You might need to learn something, maybe go check out my boy who's promoting QA again and, learn QA, learn web development, learn project management, learn something, and then apply yourself, Smokey. I don't think you're applying yourself, Smokey. And after you actually get a real job, whether you like what you're doing or not, whether it interests you or not, it helps if it does. But if it doesn't, and you're able to take care of yourself, that's the number one priority, right? I believe that everyone's number one priority should be to not be a burden on other people. Am I wrong for saying that? Mitch, am I wrong for saying that? I believe the number one priority is to not be a burden on other people, especially if you are a grown person. Just saying. And now, after you are able to take care of yourself and live your quote unquote glamorous lifestyle to get your lashes and your nails done, possibly a BBL, who knows? Maybe you already got that, who knows, right? Then you can start worrying about the thing that you actually like to do. Because I don't believe we should even be thinking or considering fun before we have taken care of ourselves, like financially, work-wise, etc. Last thing I'll end this one with, right? Jim Ron. I remember he said that a lot of people, they're planning their 2 weeks vacation, right? Every year people go on vacation and stuff like that. They're planning their 2 weeks vacation, but they spend their entire life as if they're on vacation. And I was like, that's a good point. Because we're set in our ways, like I was talking about earlier, how some people, they just work, like they're programmed to work, and other people, they're programmed to have fun. Now, I don't mind if you want to have fun, but at least be able to take care of yourself, right? Do not be a burden on other people. That's my rule. That's not my number one rule for life, right? I'm just saying. All right. Anyways, let's wrap that question up. No grace at all.
Do not come.
All right, let's wrap that one up.
I was deep in the zone, fingers dancing on the keys. Thought I'd nail this project, bring my boss to his knees. But the clock kept ticking, night turning to day. Then I woke up in panic, all my plans blown away. Lost in the dark, was it all in vain? I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair, like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Try to to piece it together, but the words just won't flow. Rewriting my thoughts like a painter with no show. My boss points the finger, says I'm slacking the grind, but he don't see the battles that are raging in my mind. Drowning in doubt, feeling trapped in this game. I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Try to piece it together, but the words just won't flow. Rewriting my thoughts like a painter with no show. My boss points the finger, says I'm slacking the grind, but he don't see the battles that are raging in my mind. Drowning in doubt, feeling trapped in this game. I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Cause code once a treasure, now it's ashes and flames. Still I rise from the shadows, won't be muted by shame. But the pain only worsens. I was deep in the zone, fingers dancing on the keys. Thought I'd nail this project, bring my boss to his knees. But the clock kept ticking, night turning to day. Then I woke up in panic, all my plans blown away. Lost in the dark, was it all in vain? I'm staring at my screen, it's a pixelized hell. Falling into despair like I'm under a spell. Late nights and lost dreams, feels like I'm cursed. Now I'm fighting this battle, but the pain only worsens. Cause code once a treasure, now it's ashes and flames. Still I rise from the shadows, won't be muted by shame. But the pain only worsens. This code once a treasure, now it's ashes and flames. Still I rise from the shadows, won't be muted by shame.